busy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. There. I'm streaming.
Oh,
it is raining out here.
Set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Yep.
And he brings us out past
you gotta do, my guy. Fucking uniforms. Hell yeah, they ugly. Why make a jump? Come out. Is on. Is out now on Hulu.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now on 2nd and 13. Lance. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering it, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
So we're 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come.
Oh, you trying to take my ACL out, nigga? Oh, okay.
We do what we're supposed to do.
All right, all right.
We'll be just fine.
I think I'm trying to take a nigga out.
Not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Oh.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a necessary on third down. He was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team.
Yeah.
And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. They had your best. Overlooking behind him. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
They'll start with the option.
Oh, I took that fucking wrong ass angle. God damn it.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple. Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge game, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That was terrible.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys with much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how long can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? As it just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Johnson. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught.
I forgot all about that motherfucker right there.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
I saw him. My nice speed.
Right
I saw him.
Was in the air for a long time.
I saw him. You got me.
Was on target too.
Got me slipping.
That is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary and you give up a big one.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And now they'll throw with Lance. He's got this to Pickens. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line.
97, steal, block. Strike, check, strike, 10 cycle.
Here's Lance to throw it. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And just a yard to go here on second down.
Hey, yes.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Nigga, why are you back in the game? Yes, why is he back in the game? I said no.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Sixth ring is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Patterson's kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So able to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
That's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal, because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the process going into it is
God damn, catch the ball, bro.
What you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times to snap the football. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Off the bootleg, Johnson. He finds his man, complete. That's Osborne. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They go play action here on 1st down. This one swung out to Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game
of
strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's the option play now to the left. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessfully.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
52 blaster.
Throwing now is Lance. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I didn't even know it was 3rd down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done.
Third down.
Getting the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Well, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. The Lance going to throw. This one is incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Oh my God. No, that animation bullshit, bro. That fucking animation bullshit. Just gave this nigga a fucking that's bullshit.
A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
That is bullshit.
Field goal and convert it into 6 points. Well, everybody in the stadium thinking that
I hate animation plays, bro. I fucking stand this fucking
just
shit.
not in the manner that we expected.
And every team we know works really hard on protection when they're trying to kick the ball. Imagine film session next week when they find out who broke down on that play.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and throw for it. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
God damn, man. You giving this nigga shit?
They pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Lance. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards there on the keeper and 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Are you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro? Oh, I was out.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. And remember, he had one blocked earlier.
That's short.
And this
What?
kick is not
That's
gonna be
crazy.
close. It's well short, well right to boot, and the deficit will stay at
That's
2
crazy,
field
bro.
goals.
They
And
making
now
my
2
shit all the way go to the
problems, as I
fucking
see it.
top.
First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But 2nd, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. He finds his man, complete. It's Osborne. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Johnson now to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here.
That animation too.
Before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Yes.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Why is it doing that?
For more of the same, the rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Lance.
Hey, look at my ankles.
The escapability in evidence there. Is that one good for 50?
Are you hurt, my dude? Yeah.
First. Lance looking to throw it.
That's fucked up! Come on, man! How the fuck I'm getting fucking hit? God damn!
16-yard line.
Come on! Oh my God!
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's Johnson on first down.
Trevor, get it back! He's giving it to you.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes. And in this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Johnson.
I hate that. I hate that shit. I fucking can't stand that shit.
35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Johnson on its
Thank you.
Football's held.
Oh, God! How did he tackle me?
47-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game.
How did he fucking tackle me? He's on the fucking ground.
To touch the ball and carry it.
I stripped the ball, to be honest.
About that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here. Things start to get more interesting here in the second half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Okay, so
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll be brought down by the
I didn't mean to throw that fucking far, bro.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. And Lance now to throw.
I'm hit.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Broncos take over. First
All right,
down.
let's do a repeat. Let's get a repeat, bro. Let's get the ball this time. Let's pick this shit up again. Oh, well, let's get a pick off this time. You gave us one. You gave us one.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there. And
let's go, defense.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get about
let's go, defense.
Close to the 35. Now let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Up the middle, it's Williams. And some room to run now. 20, 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
All right, we're not scared to be down here. We're not scared. We're not scared to be down here. Let's go.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give it to him.
Try and run. This is Williams.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Javonte Williams, his third rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a third time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get it.
Damn it, man. Come on, fellas.
And they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Good, though. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's go. Let's play. Let's play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Come on, bro. We cannot afford to fucking drop passes.
Advance the ball through the air.
Come on.
Get their timing back.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A game there of 30 big ones.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And
who are
they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set.
To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Shotgun now for Lance.
Come on.
It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is running out on this third quarter play. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Desperation time here. Lance able to find his man. It's Pickens. So they hit
I got it.
But don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field.
Fuck! Crazy. That's crazy. Come on.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have.
Come on, man.
They have to regroup now and see if they can
I dick this whole fucking game, bro.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Oh, they fucking handing you this fucking game.
That'll go as a
Oh my
32
God.
yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the
God damn, man.
And he'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 42. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let him get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's going down.
Man.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, Lance. And his
You gotta be making this shit up, bro. This is not real.
Pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
That's wild, bro.
Trying to complete passes.
I've never seen no bullshit like that.
So after the incompletion
That's
on
wild.
1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Lance. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
All right, nigga, damn.
Stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Well, that was an okay hookup there with
This
thing. Unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I been took this fool out. He keep coming back in for some reason. That's wild.
Here we go.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get this up awfully close to a first down, but by the looks of it, might be a yard shy. Given 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw my fucking controller. That nigga hurt again.
4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here. There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Johnson to throw on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped it well short.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
I'm watching White Man Can't Jump, the new one. This shit is trash. It is trash. Nobody had no handles. Where's Sidney Rice at? Like, he don't have no handles.
Fielded at the 43. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Broncos are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got Dulcich going across the formation. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Johnson, off play action. And the Packers give him nowhere to go. They bring him down. It's Kingsley Enagbare finding a way in to bring him down.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Johnson now, off the play fake. He finds his man complete.
God!
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Here we go with Williams.
Huh?
A strong running
It's too
there
loud.
as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.